Hey you, are you always using friend units just to pass content? Are you stuck on the abyss and have to keep using the purify option because you can't beat the stage no matter what you try? Do you keep going over to this guy thinking he's actually gonna have something good?
What do I sell? Well, what do you want to buy?
Absolutely nothing. Are you constantly getting kicked from the guild because your rep is still Raz? I'm looking at you, Dark and Fu. But look no further. At 1-800-GET-RUNES, we'll tell you how to get runes, put them on all your characters, even if the numbers don't match up, even if the colors are different, and the T's and the logos and the... Yeah, this is a lot. This is some confusing stuff. Wait, what goes here? Alright. Yeah, I think I need to make a guide. Definitely need to make a guide for the people. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and I'm here today to give you the RUNE guide, the way to make your characters godlike, sexy, spicy, looking good, all H&M'd out. And the way we're gonna do that, I just want to break down a couple of things on how the runes work. I feel like I don't know if I've seen a video of this because I kind of was always asking around. So once I figured it out, I figured I'd share it. I think it's something important that's gonna help you guys get good. Now I'm gonna take a character that I don't really have runes on, and let's go with let's see. Well, he has some runes. Actually, I know Dingo has no runes. Alright, so Dingo has no runes. His stats are crap. His stats are crap. Everything is going to be crap. So obviously what you guys want to do, the first thing that you're going to want to do is going to be look at the skills. I don't know how many times, and this is a response, I get so many questions on how to build a character, how to do this, how to do that. First thing you guys want to do when you're looking at a character is look at the skills, see if they have any catchphrases like HP, speed, anything of that nature, defense, and then that's how we're going to start to build a character. I know it sounds really stupid, but I always get this question, and it's like, how do I build this character? And it'll be like this guy. And I'm like, how do I build Rosid? And it'll be like, let me look at it. Deals damage additional to speed. Okay. Does more than speed. And then he gives, you probably want to run speed. But the thing is that now you come into the part where it's like, okay, so how do I get speed on this character? How do I get the most speed if the character's on speed? What about Cecilia? Scales off max HP, scales off max HP, scales off max HP. How do I get the most? How do I know I have a shitty rune? How do I know if I have a godlike rune? Stuff like that. That is what we're going to discuss here in this video today, and hopefully you guys will come out feeling confident. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the equipment. I'm going to go to all, and we are going to sort it by that grade. We can sort it by tier, actually. Tier will be good, even though it's still kind of wishy-washy based on that. So the first things I want to tell you guys is, no, actually, maybe set? No. God, there's no real good way, and their system is garbage. You know what? Let's just go, I'll use a character that has all their slots filled. Let's go to Destinia. There we go. She has all her slots filled. Now, when you get to a certain part of the game, blue, green, and anything that is not, pretty much anything that's not purple and red is not going to be good for you. I'm going to give you a few exceptions when you might take a blue, but pretty much never put it in blue and green. These are from early in the game. Now we're going to go from the first slot, which is going to be slot 1 or the weapon slot. Now the weapon slot is always going to have flat attack on it, which means that in the substats here, you cannot get flat attack. So it's a good thing, and you know, obviously for some of the others, maybe you want more HP, but what you really want is percentages. Percentages are always going to give you more anyway, so it's good to know that we won't run a flat attack stat here. As you can see, we got flat health, which is kind of bad. I of course want HP percent instead for Destinia anyway, and obviously for whatever character that you want. Now I'm going to write here on the screen that in this slot, on the substats, you're only going to be able to get attack percentage, flat HP percentage. You can get speed, as we can see there, crit percentage, crit chance, sorry, crit damage as well, effectiveness, and effectiveness resistance. So that's all the things that you can get from this slot, from the first slot, the weapon slot. So just keep that in mind. So when you are doing your rolls and you're trying to make sure that something's good here, that's what you're looking for, okay? And a lot of them are going to be the same, but there's going to be slight differences between each slot. So now the helmet is flat HP on the main stat. Always keeping track what the main stat is, because the main stat, no matter what it is, the main stat will not be in the substats. Keep that in mind. So flat HP is going to be here. So again, flat HP will not be in the substats, but again, now you'll have flat attack percentage. HP percentage can be here, as we can see. Flat defense percentage. Speed actually can be here as well, which is nice. Let's see, crit chance, crit damage, effectiveness, and effectiveness resistance can be here, which is pretty good, depending on like obviously what you're trying to build, and so forth and so forth. Now we're gonna go into the third slot, the chest, the arm of the chest, yes. I'm not going over the colors yet. I'm gonna go over the colors and the tiers in a little bit later. I just want to show you guys what each slot does. Now this is the flat defense. In this slot, you can get HP. In the substats, sorry, HP percent, defense percentage, not flat defense, but just defense percentage, speed, crit chance, crit damage, effectiveness, and effective resistance. So bam. So we see that on the first 3 slots here, you can get speed. So I know a lot of people, especially in arena, they want to make their characters fast. You should be looking for speed substats if you're looking to do that, to max out your speed. As you can see, she's 94 speed. She has no real speed, and there's people that are going to be aiming for like 200. So yeah, I know there's people in my Discord that have like 170 speeds, silks, and crazy things like that. So you definitely need to 1, 2, 3 slots, and then we're gonna go into, I think only the shoes have speed after that. So yeah, you need to definitely, if you want to get speed, you need to get in the substats, and you need to roll on it, and I'll explain that a little bit later. So next up is going to be the amulet slot, the necklace, whatever. Well, amulet's here, but it is the necklace slot. Now the necklace slot has a varying amount of things that can be on the main stat. Now these first 3 here are always going to be flat: attack, HP, defense. Now these can actually roll something specific. Now, but like I said, if it's whatever is here will not come down here. You can't get double attack percentages or something like that. Would be nice, but you can't. So on the necklace, is going to be, on the main stat can be crit damage, crit chance, flat attack, attack percentage, HP percentage, defense, and then defense percentage. All that could be on the main stat on this one. Anything else that I did not mention can be here on the substats. As you can see, I didn't say effectiveness, but you can get effectiveness down here. So everything else is fair game. So you can technically get, I don't have too many rings. I wish I can show you guys. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that there's a ring. So yeah, there we go. We have a ring that has speed on it. So yeah, you can even get speed in this slot. You know, so you can really get speed in like almost every slot. So these are the most flexible. That's actually why these are the hardest to get. You have to spend a lot of resources to get rings and necklaces. I'll go over later on where to get those, because there's only one spot to really get them, and that's actually should change how you progress in the game a little bit. So yeah, so that's for the necklace, and then we're gonna go down to the ring. Now here on the ring, you can get effectiveness percentage, effective resistance percentage, attack, flat attack, attack percentage, HP percentage, defense, and defense percentage can be on the ring. So the difference here is that on this first, on the necklace, the unique ones that you're looking for is going to be crit chance and crit damage. The unique ones that you're looking for here are going to be effectiveness and effective resistance on the ring. And the same thing I'm going to have to say here. The only special one that you can get here that you can't get any on the other ones is speed. So speed is going to be the one here. You can't get, like I said, like the ring can get crit chance and crit damage, and yeah, the ring can get crit damage. You can only get that on the necklace. You can only get effectiveness and effective resistance on this one. You can only get speed on this one, and you can't get them on this one. So this one will never have speed main stat. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. Let me know in the comments if I did. I'm trying to say this as best as possible, but yeah. So the unique stuff here is going to be crit chance and crit damage. So if you're trying to build an attacker, you pretty much want attack percentage here, if you want him to crit, you have to go crit chance here, or you're going to want to go crit damage here. Depending on the substat rolls that you've gotten on other things, you have to make that decision yourself. So if you, the standard thing usually is, let's say we're looking at an attacker. Let's say we're looking at Alexa, right? So this should be attack percentage. Oh, sorry. This should be either crit chance or crit damage. And then these two, the ring slot and the boots, would be attack percentage. Pretty much. And then we're going to go for as many attack percentage stuff, which you don't see here because it's garbage. Attack percentage stuff, and crit chance and crit damage as much as we can in the other substats. And that's how you would build an attacker. That's pretty much an attacker build right there. Now, if they have speed, then obviously it's going to change up a bit. Then this 6 slot here, which I have, I think, a really good boot, right? Here, then you would need that. Sorry, you would need the speed on the boots, right? Because the boots are the only one that's going to get speed flat main stat, and that's going to give you way more than inside the. There's way more than you're going to get in the substats. So that's kind of how that works. Hope that didn't confuse people. I will have it. I know I'm going to pop it up on the screen, but yeah. So for like, I'll just use Dystinia as an example. Everything that she does scales off. All her healing scales off match HP. So for this slot, we would want HP percentage. And pretty much anything else, I would take effective resistance. I would take HP percent, effective resistance, and defense percentage. Those are the 3 things I would have on her. I don't really care if she's fast. I mean, there is some meta stuff that I could do if she was fast, but I'm not really caring too much about that. Same thing with this one. We're going to have flat HP, still want HP percentage, effectiveness, effective resistance, and some defense. That's kind of like pretty much each one that I would want, because it's going to be the same thing, and that's how you would build like a support or tank pretty much. And because the supports in this games are relatively tanky usually, unless they have some other mechanic. She doesn't need effectiveness. She doesn't do any disables or anything like that, or any CC. And then and then depending on who you go through, everyone has something different. Like Mercedes, pure damage. She's going to be the same build I just said before. Attack percentage, probably crit chance, attack percentage, attack percentage. Attack percentage up. So that's pretty much how you would build that. Now we're going into the colors. I'm going to address the colors first because the colors are really important. So let me see, Corby Boy. Okay, here we go. Corby Boy. So a 0 plus 0, as we say, is blank, right? So plus 0, you will see here that there are 4 substats already. Now, when there's 4 substats already on it, that means it will immediately roll into the substats. Now, you can see here on a plus 12 red that we got 17%. This thing probably rolled at least, this is, 4 rolls? Because every plus 3 you get a roll. So this is 4 rolls. I'm pretty sure that a lot of it went into effective resistance. That's pretty much what you're looking for. Now, purple is right below, as you can see, it's right below red. So you start off with 3. So that's what I'm saying. You don't really want blue. Well, I'm pretty sure I can find a blue that's not upgraded. See, a blue starts off with 2. So your plus 3 and your plus 6 is going to just be putting crappy little 3%, 4%. You're not going to do well there. You're missing out on so many bonus stats if you level up a blue, and if you level up a green, you're missing out all the way up to plus 9. I think the runes max out at plus 15 usually. That's usually how it works. But as you can see, you definitely don't want to skimp yourself out like that. You want to make sure that you're getting as many substat rolls. Look at this effectiveness on Mercedes. I'm sorry. This obviously needs to go on somebody else, right? Attack percentage. See, that got 1 roll, and I think 2 rolls, maybe even 3 rolls. No, 1 roll here, 1 roll into speed. Probably got a plus 2, and then the other 2 went into effectiveness. I would actually probably switch this on and put this on Alexa or something like that. Actually, no, I would rather have the crit chance roll. Sorry, I'm theory crafting here, but that's pretty much the colors. So pretty much that's why I'm saying you're not gonna bother with a blue. The only time you will bother with a blue, the only time, and I will show you because I think I put it on Silky. Was it on Silk? No, it's not. It was a special boots. I don't remember who had the boots. Oh, here are the boots. These are the boots. So now this is a tier 4 blue, but the main stat here was speed. Now, I know I'm in this point, the only reason why I would keep this is because I want to prioritize the main stat over anything that it rolls on here. The only time you normally are going to do that is probably going to be on the necklace or the shoes. And then the shoes usually because it's going to be speed. If you get a good speed roll, you're pretty much going to prioritize that speed, right? You don't really care about the other stuff. If a speed character, this is the only place where you can get speed on the main stat. So I would even encourage people, if you get a good high tier speed boots, you should just keep it. It's going to be really hard for you to find that elsewhere. So yeah, you should just keep it. And also like the necklace, same thing with the necklace. Crit chance on this one. See, look, this is tier 4, but it's also purple, but it's going to be high. Now the tiers actually make the main stat and every other substat rolls higher. So again, you don't want to really mess with tier 3s. You want to be 4, 5, and I think it goes up to 6, right? So probably 4, 5, and 6, depending on how picky you want to be. I don't think I even have a tier 6 anything. That's tier 3 red. What's that one that? Yeah, this is tier. Look at this. This is tier 2. But see, even tier 2 red is still kind of good because you're getting all the rolls into the substats. This can be higher. This can probably be like 21 or something like that, and then actually has another roll. Once I get plus 12, it's going to roll into something else. So that's what you really want. You don't want to mess with these. I promise you, your characters are not going to be that good if you keep stuff like this around. These are from the beginning of the game, and I haven't taken off just for the set bonus. So that's just something I've noticed because I've been using a lot of people's helpers, and they're just not good. I think it's because of the runes, and I've been streaming this game, and a lot of people, they always ask, what do I have to build? How do I build? But even if I told people, oh, just go attack crit chance, that's it, I don't think they know what I mean by that. So this is why I'm doing this video, is because this is what I mean. You need to be getting gear that has like, why health percentage? Like, I mean, that's good, you know, health percentage is always good, but she needs to crit. Her S1 is based on critting. When she crits, she attacks twice. You know, stuff like that. She needs to be critting. Corvus needs to be on defense. He has stuff that scales off defense. He needs defense percentage. But do I have defense percentage? No, I got flat defense here. Well, you know, I have like no defense percent. There we go. Here we go. Plus 3%. This is purple. So the first roll that I got in this was in health, which is good. I would hope that the other ones come into defense. Crit chance and crit damage is just really greedy. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. Look, effective resistance. He has a lot of effective resistance, actually, 15%. So you're not really going to land too much debuffs on the boy. But I would love to get his defense much higher, because that's what I want. That's the build that I want on him. So that's when you guys are doing that. I pray that you guys are now have a little slightly better understanding on how to make your characters really shine out, really get the build that you want, have a game plan, look at the skills, make a game plan, and then really blow everyone out of the water. Now, I also said that, thank you, people use my dystonia, hey. All right, so when you want rings and necklace, this is the only place so far that I see that you can get them. The ancient coins. Now, the ancient coins are what you get from the labyrinth, and then you're gonna go here in the T2 or T5, and then you're gonna buy it. Ooh, I hate this because they don't tell you how good it is. Let's go look at that. That was pretty good. It was a red tier 4, right? Pretty spicy stuff. It was this, right? Defense percentage on the main stat, as we can see that's perfectly fine. But the substat rolls are garbage. Flat defense, flat attack, and flat health. The only way that this rune even would be kept in my inventory is if I rolled it and it went on a health percentage. Each roll, every roll has to go on health percentage, because everything else is garbage. It's just garbage. So this is actually not that great of a rune, and I don't even know what unit currently I would have that would go lifesteal defense percentage. I mean, I could technically run an HP percenter and then just have this one defense percent, but this is a really bad rune. See, people would think that this is a good rune. This is actually a bad rune. This is a really bad rune. And this is why most of my characters are not runed. If you've noticed when I went to my thing, because I know what a good rune looks like. I know what I need to put, and I don't want to put bullshit, because the amount of gold you get in this game is vicious. Is definitely vicious. So you gotta really be picky on what runes you put on. Even if it takes you a little bit longer to farm it, once you get the good runes, that character's set for life. And then you only do minor adjustments. Now I'm going here to the high command, because you guys should be doing this, and I messed this up. I didn't realize how important these ancient coins were to actually finishing builds, So I actually would suggest that you guys would go to this and then actually prioritize this as things with your Heart of Orbis to make sure that you can get some more. See, right now, what is this, 12 hours? That's kind of long, but 6 hours, whatever your time frame is, and then start farming these. This one's pretty good, 2 hours, you get 10, and if you're keeping on top of it, you have to really utilize how long you play and how long you're going to be online, and really like make the most out of it, because literally that's the only way you're getting the necklaces. They don't drop from, just to show you guys that I'm not kidding, they don't really drop from the hunts. I'll just go there real quick, right? They don't drop from the hunts. Go to list of Wyvern here. Doesn't drop there. All you can get really here, like this is helmet, weapon, boots, and then when you even go to the crafting, which is in the sanctuary, once you get the blacksmith, the black shop open, weapons, chest plate, helmet, boots. Now the boots are good. I would definitely suggest crafting some boots and stuff like that. But yeah, see, it goes up to tier 6. So 4, 5, and 6. The tiers that you pretty much want to keep. Anything below that's kind of ass. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, so that's the only way that you can actually get necklaces and rings, and if you're not prioritizing that to some degree, you're not going to be able to finish builds, and you're going to have people with only one set, maybe 2 sets, because you're not getting rings and necklaces. But I hope that that gives you guys a beautiful way on how to get your characters more geared up, because if I take your rep and he does garbage, I'm coming for you. I'm blaming my stamina. My stamina is maxed now, and if I take your character and you waste my stamina with your garbage build, your freaking max effectiveness Mercedes, I'm gonna come for you. Okay, I can't have this. All these people running says and he's fucking garbage. Tired of these says with shit builds. I'm gonna arrest you. I'm gonna put you behind bars. If you like what you guys see in the content, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. More Epic 7 content coming, KC content coming, all that good stuff. And if you guys want to as well, follow me on Twitch. The link, all that will be in the description. Also the Discord, which is very active, where I get a lot of my information from, is from my Discord homies, friends, and community. That will also be in the description as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.